What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another cast of the Rise of the Witch King, patch 2.2 version 7. I am your caster, Phaeron, and today we'll be continuing our journey through the September 2018 Stonewain Canyon 2 vs 2 tournament. Alright, this is going to be bracket 3 if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure if this is game 1 or game 2, as the replays are not very... The titles on the replays files and the posts are not very explanatory, and no one really remembered much, so there was not much information there. But anyway, spawning in the far east, or far west, actually, is going to be MattysMirks once again making his debut on this tournament in the second time, and not really a debut if you would think, as Elves, the Royal Green Elves. His ally is going to be S.S.B as the Lime Green Isengard. Their opponents across the canyon in the front is going to be Haku, himself spawning in as the Pink Goblins, and his support player in the far east position is going to be JuNkiE, spawning in as the Purple Angmar. So MattysMirks did appear in two different teams this tournament. I'm not sure if that was intentional or just because after he got knocked out of the first round, his first round, they were short a player and they needed to have someone fill in. I'm not sure. But anyways, you can see Haku did go there for the Bat Cloud ability. He's going to be going for that single fire in the middle. You did see a Howder come out for MattysMirks, his first hero. This is a 4K tournament. Lurtz comes out now for S.S.B, and we do have Hwaldar and Mortimer coming out for JuNkiE here in the back. As far as heroes for Haku, I don't see any heroes at all. He is not particularly well known for his hero use in the gameplay, and he actually is going to go for 4 Goblin Caves to start off the game here. Lurtz is picking up a level over there. He's now level 2. He does have that Carnage ability, so if he needs to, he can take down troops more effectively. I do believe he gets a wider splash radius as well as higher damage. Haku beaconing as he sees the siege works coming out from S.S.B there. And actually, Haku now looking to be all the way in the back, taking out some farms in the back of the base there. As on both sides from both players. Another throw right there, as well as some treasure. It looks like Mortimer and Hwaldar are both going to achieve level 2 there. Eventually I'll be able to select Hwaldar there. I'm trying to see what level he is. It looks like we can't select him, but there comes Haku with a large force of goblins coming out of those 4 Goblin Caves. I just want to remind you all that we do have the Halloween party for Discord, or for the 2.02 community, as well as all other Rise of the Witch King players are welcome to join. It is going to be on Friday, May 26th, or Friday, October 26th, excuse me. It's going to be all day. Just hop online. There will be a downloadable Halloween mod for that. If you want to learn more about that, there's this link in the description below. You just click on that. Looks like, actually, I did not see it. It was hidden right behind the level 2 Elven Barricade. There's a green pasture. It's written the name there. I was thinking Rivendell pasture. Green pasture comes out now for Matty's there, and it's going to be very effective taking out this goblin spam, as they can easily trample all the goblins. However, the poison does do high damage, and he will lose the majority of his battalion there that he got out. Does he have he does not have a second battalion on the way, but he does have a well for them. Now level 2 siege works there. The siege works is going to start producing ballistas there. You got 2 Halt the King's Men's now for JuNkiE in the back there. He's going to be spamming off of those, as well as the goblin spam. It's a large force of goblins there. Might want to split them up and push again, or maybe he wants to keep them plump to kind of nullify the cavalry there. Howder now getting up to level 3. At level 6, he will get his leadership ability, so it's kind of a late game leadership ability there. And actually, looks like Lurtz will pick off Gollum there, and he's going to pick up the ring, and I think he's going to take it home, although there is a large force of goblins here looking to cut him off, and I don't think he can outrun him either. And they will start whacking away at him already. He's almost dead. Lurtz is going to go down there, trying to take the ring home, but this large force of goblins is going to, like, the Rivendell Lancers are coming in, but they're not going to be able to do anything as this force of goblins. The ballista there, though, killing a large amount of goblins. And actually, the ring is going to be dropped once again, I think, here. And it looks like S.S.B will, in fact, get the ring, even after losing Lurtz with the ring there. But this fire director, as you saw, it has been creeped by, if I'm not mistaken, by JuNkiE here, and he will take the outpost as well. Now the northern one has not been creeped at all. Would like to see that happen there, as they do need all 3 lanes to successfully push Here comes the ring being taken by S.S.B into the fort there. I could potentially see MattysMirks going for some more heroes, as we've seen already. I don't think Haku will go for any heroes though, as he is not well known for getting heroes, and he's got a lot of money going into these goblin caves right there. He does, however, have a lot of tunnels. A building just to go up there. I think it's going to be a fissure. It isn't a fissure there. I could potentially see the Troll and Wolf then becoming quite effective in this matchup, as those snow trolls can be very effective at dealing with the elven archers here. And now another battalion of Ribbon Lancers out. It looks like MattysMirks is going to start pushing down his, the lane there. Potentially going to take out the Fire Drake here. Haku really needs to utilize all these goblins here. He's got a large force here. They've been sitting here for about a minute now, not really doing anything. I could see it being very useful, maybe just going into the infrastructure damage here, because there's so many. He could easily take down this level 2 siege works here. Now 3 ballistas on the field for S.S.B, as well as you did see, he has the Creebane ability on his fortress. I'm seeing a trend in this tournament that in Stonewain, you want to put Isengard or Goblins in the front of your base, as they will have that added bonus, and you can basically see the entire canyon floor there. I think it cuts off like right about here. It looks like MattysMirks has got now 3 Ribbon Ellipsis battalions out. This Fire Drake has been creeped, but the layer and the Atlas have not been taken out. It looks like Haku's going to try and go in there, but the Ribbon Lancers are going to find him here. Let's take a look at the powers actually. Kind of a lull in the action here. It looks like MattysMirks has gone for Rally Call. He has 3 power points. 1,500, so he is probably saving it for another hero. And 500 out of 500, so he is command point capped. MattysMirks now signaling this large Angmar force coming in though. And S.S.B signaling, I'm not sure what he was signaling right there. S.S.B has gone for War Chant. He has 4 power points, 1,200 resources, and 370 out of 525. So we can still produce a little bit more there. Meanwhile, their opponent's Haku has gone for Tane to land of 5, and he does have 2 power points. So he has less power points than either of his opponents. 1,300 resources almost, and 530 out of 725. So he can produce a little bit more right there. He can maybe go for some higher tier units, and he does actually go for that level 3 Halt King's Men, and gets the Dark Rangers out, as well as the Black Numenors, as you can see right in there. Well, as you can see them. You can't really select them though. And finally, you have JuNkiE in the back. There's gone for the Fell Wind ability, 303 power points and 788 out of 825. So it's the largest army in the field actually. As you can see, S.S.B and MattysMirks keep signaling about this army. They need to do something about it. It's becoming quite deadly the way it's looking there, with all those Dark Rangers and while they're reinforcing all the pikes there. But here comes S.S.B pushing out the middle with 5 siege ballistas here. This is a lot. And with MattysMirks protecting the north, I don't think Haku's going to be able to do anything. It looks like, though, JuNkiE's going to come in from the south and try and flank. But, oh, that was the most beautiful thing ever. Look at all that death and destruction from one ballista shot. And that's why you don't want to clump your troops. If there are the Dark Rangers, bring in the long shot, along with the Fell Wind combo, and that is going to be most of the Merkwits taking out there. And that Waffle combo has been quite effective. I've seen it put to great effect quite a few times while playing this game. A lot of siege ballistas here, but they're all clumped up, and this 2 mountain giants, the one in the fortress expansion, are just going to be able to take them out because they're all clumped together and all damage does splash. It looks like the Ribbon Lancers are going to be quite effective in this matchup, as Haku is going predominantly pretty much just for Goblins, and it looks like Giants also. You do have a Dark Iron Forge up for JuNkiE here. He has not gone for a Troll and Wolfland though. I would like to see that, as those Snow Trolls will be very effective against these Merkwits here. They're not anything in the way of pikes actually, as the opponents have not have any cavalry at all. It looks like Hwaldar and Mormor are going to be able to escape, but JuNkiE will lose his entire army right there. And it looks like there actually is a bug on the map right here. You got a perma beacon right here, so it might be able to just hide the action, and I'm not very happy about that. It looks like this one siege ballista is going to try and take down this one giant, but I think there's 2 giants here. One of them's not targeting it. And actually the siege ballista is going to miss. There's the troll stone thrower coming in, and this siege ballista is going to go down if I'm not mistaken. But there are some Noldors on the field, as you saw earlier. Noldors on the field for MattysMirks, excuse me. Matty might want to get these Ribbon Lancers back to home so they can heal up, because he's severely depleted their ranks. The Noldors have not seen really much action. They're still level 1. And again, I keep seeing that beacon and thinking it's an active beacon, but it is not. You do have that Dark Iron Forge did go up to level 2, so he will have access to that research shop once he has enough money to purchase it. Let's look at see if he does have the money for that. He does not have it, the money for it, but he did just because he did just purchase it right there. Also, one other thing I want to mention while we have a chance here is I don't know if you can tell, but I did get a new mic for this casting session, or by this casting session I have gotten a new mic, and it did take a little bit of troubleshooting to get it to sound right. It kept sounding really boxy and weird, but it does sound better, I think. And well, y'all let me know actually, because I'm thinking it's my opinion, but it could potentially not sound good for y'all guys. Also, it's a little bit more noise canceling than the other one, so I might be sounding a little weird because I'm keep not hearing myself talk. Kind of a little muffled there. JuNkiE once again getting a large force in here in the southeast corner there, and Haku's trying to kind of push here, but he can't really do anything with both S.S.B and MattysMirks here. But there is the ice shots you saw on those troll stone throwers. It does give him a significantly higher damage, and it looks like actually both of these siege ballistas are going to go down here. But there are finally some Mythlons on the field for MattysMirks, as he will need that in case his opponents decide to go for cavalry. However, it doesn't look like they have, as they do not feel that they could hold that advantage for very long, and it would just be a wasted investment, potentially. War Chant there going down on those pikes and crossbows. As Lurch comes in, he takes out, trying to take out all of those troll stone throwers, but here goes the Womble combo of the Whirlwind and the debuff from Morgmer along with the long shot, and it takes out almost all of those units there. All that's left is a couple Noldors and the 2 Nolds in the back there. Morgmer taking a lot of damage from both of those Noldors right there. And the Dark Rangers in the back not really doing anything actually. Need to engage, not waste their time there. Lurch going a little bit balls deep now, as all of his force there did get taken out, and so he needs to retreat before he can get targeted down. Merc Battalion, one of the Merc Battalions that did survive that Wombo combo, is going to be level 2, so it will be able to start regenerating without the well over here. So this outpost has actually gone uncontested this whole game since JuNkiE here took it. And JuNkiE with his large force there, it is very clumped though. I would think he wants to spread this out so it won't be as vulnerable like what we just saw earlier to one ballista shot taking out probably on the order of a battalion or 2 right there. Haku now pushing in, trying to take this. There was a Mallard tree that got taken out by the mountain giants, or the giants, excuse me, not the mountain giants. They get a nice run through, but they're not going to take out the battalion that was trying to take that. He needs to go back in there and take out this battalion as fast as possible. But Haku at the last second does manage to steal the outpost, and he will need to, MattysMirks will need to waste time taking that back. It looks like there's actually Lurch there trying to take off these this level 3 battalion of the Rudar Spearmen there. Actually the Thrallmaster will get taken out there. The Thrallmasters do level up quite fast though, so a level 3 battalion is not as impressive as it were to be if you saw, say, a Goblin battalion that was level 3. And actually there is going to be a Drogoth in the field, as you just heard that right there. And it looks like he could potentially take out all this cavalry there, maybe do some eco damage in the back here. And he does look like he did see these troops there, the Ribbon of Lancers, and actually more siege ballistas. A lot of siege ballistas coming from S.S.B here. He's going to try to take out all the siege here, and actually the siege is wasting their time shooting at Lurch instead of the clumped siege of S.S.B. There's a couple of rock right there would take out most of those. Siege ballistas. Now JuNkiE kind of pulling back here as he feels he can't hold his troops safely. There's just too much here with the siege ballistas being able to outrange anything he has. You're actually going to start shooting at those goblins there. Might want to shoot this big clump right over there, push just a little bit farther. Because I think they potentially can see that. I can't remember if they can see that or not. Yes, they can see that, so I was thinking you would want to engage and just fire his ballistas, bombard them all around this clump right there. That would be very useful to do. As you can see from the power that we did just see, you got Farsight and Heal as well out of MattysMirks. He's got 700 once again, and 726 out of 900 command points. You got S.S.B having gone for Palantir, Vision of Palantir, and also Industry, so they have an Indu Furnace now. And there are the ballistas once again, as I was mentioning before, they're coming into great effect by being used there. 9 power points now for S.S.B with all this ballistas being used. Throwing on his cripple, and he's going to start activating Carnage and try and work on Hwalder there. Hwalder summoning in the Rudar Hillman to try to take out these ballistas, but they're just going to get trampled over by the ballista trample. 12 power points now, 3,500 now for S.S.B. It's a lot of money right there. And those ballistas are now going to start working on the fort there. I think they will actually get that fort maybe down. Haku has gone for Scavenger and Tanland. He has 2,500 and 19, but he only has 190 command points out of 950, so he is severely crippled as far as troops. He doesn't have any. JuNkiE does have Warchant and Whirlfellwind. He has 9 power points and 500 and 126 out of 1,050. So it seems like both forces have lost their troops there, all of them. And actually, Haku will lose his fort there, as you just see, and he will quit out. And it looks like actually JuNkiE will be defeated first. So it looks like that will be the game right there. That first game that we are going to be casting is going to go to S.S.B and MattysMirks. S.S.B proving quite effective, as you could see right there. That was something on the order of 10 ballistas. That is a force to be reckoned with, as long as you don't clump them up. Well played to both players. It just seemed like Haku might have delayed there in the middle for too long with that large force of goblins. Wanted to go and take out that siege, the siege workshop there, or the siege works, whichever one it is. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope y'all will, if you like this video, slap a like or maybe a comment, and you'll share this video. I know I sound really cheesy when I'm saying all this, but I just wanna know that what I'm doing is actually being enjoyed by all of y'all. And I'll see y'all tomorrow when I get my next cast up.